Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to everyone. So right now, I will share to you all about our online courseware from my group. So later on, I will introduce the members of the group. And right now, what you see is the homepage of the online courseware, which is the Google site. And we choose the topic of thermochemistry from the science form 3. Okay, so basically this is the home page. So welcome to an interactive learning on of the topic thermochemistry. So we also include the introduction. It's like a induction. Okay, have you ever wondered why an ice pack feels cold or why fireworks explode with such intense heat and color? So basically, this will be attract more peoples or more students to wonder what is the thermochemistry about. Okay, and then we also include the definition of the thermochemistry, where the definition is very important, and it is also will be asked in the exam questions. So later on, we will show to you, my friend will show to you the quizzes. There are a few of questions, and then we have also the learning object. Students are able to define endothermic and exothermic reactions, and also relate what is the heat absorbed and also heat release. And also we have also include the experiment to compare and contrast whether it is endothermic or exothermic reaction. And also we include some examples for the daily life between the exothermic and also endothermic reactions. We also include the video on endothermic and exothermic reactions. So this is only the introduction. Okay, when you already or ready for the learning, you may click on the button whether you want to study on the endothermic reaction first, exothermic reaction, and also we have examples in daily life. Okay, so let's continue about us. So these are our team, our group members. So for sure, we are a very highly dedicated individuals. First one, we have one Muhammad Najmi bin Wan Anwar. And second one, we have Nik Muhammad Irfan Hakimi bin Muhammad Saufi. Next, we have Syamira binti Ramli and Danial Fikri bin Samsudin, me myself. And the last one, we have Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Rasid. And we are working together to do the best for our Google site. So after this, we will explore, and we also want to demonstrate to you about the exothermic reaction and also exothermic reaction. So I will pass to my friend Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Rasid. Please be welcome.
Okay, moving on from the home page, we're gonna go to Time to Explore tab. And then here we can see three different pages. So first one, endothermic reaction. Second, endothermic reaction. Lastly is the examples of endothermic and endothermic reactions in daily life. So next, we're going to go into each part. So first, let's go into endothermic reaction. We can just click on the tab endothermic reaction, and it will bring us to the page of endothermic reaction. So on this page, on this part, we show the students the definition of endothermic reaction, the examples of endothermic reaction in chemistry concept, with the formula, with the email, so they can understand what the electrolysis, what is the reaction between acid and baking soda. And then we can go back to the tab Time to Explore and then go to exothermic, or you can go back to Time to Explore tab and then again click on the exothermic reaction. and I will bring us straight to exothermic reaction page. So here again, it shows the definition of exothermic reaction, how the reaction works, the examples of exothermic reaction in chemistry concept, and the special part is the illustration where we show the dialogue among students talking about endothermic and endothermic reaction that happening around them.
The website goes on, and let's go for the time to explore, which is we can just moving our cursor to the time to explore button, and you can see here the examples in daily life. There are many examples of our daily life. For example, in endothermic reaction, we have instant cold packs and then sweating, where it absorbs heat from the surface. And for instant cold packs, the principle of endothermic reaction is the amount of heat energy absorbed exceed the amount of heat energy released. And then as you can see here, as you scroll down the website, you can see another examples in daily life, which is exothermic reaction. Instant hot packs and the amount of heat energy released during the hot packs, which help to treat the injured hands, feet, or body. And combustion, it releases heat to the environment. And as you scroll down, more exothermic example: water and acid reaction, campfire, rusting, nuclear fission, freezing of water into ice. And last one, how is endothermic reaction related to biology? As we can see, the most similar concept is vasodilation, where widening of the arteries cause the size of lumen to increase, where it releases more heat out of the body. So when it releases more heat, then more blood flow will be allowed in that area. So scroll down more, and you can see more diagrammatic representation of the endothermic and exothermic reaction. So we also have videos here, which you can just click on the button, and it will just leads you to the videos from the YouTube. And from the video, the student can learn more about the vasodilation and also the application of exothermic reaction in daily life.
So here is our overview of the website that have been explained by my friends earlier. So now we take a look at the time for demonstration. Okay, so after you have learned about the basic of the thermochemistry earlier, and then after you have explored all the things that you have learned, okay, and now it's time for you to demonstrate what you have learned, right? Because we believe in this era of globalizations, okay, we're living in all students, right, needs to do hands-on activity in order to have a better understanding for their education, right? So that's why this part of Google site, all right, is very important and play a crucial role, okay, in order for the students to have a better understanding in thermochemistry subject. Okay, so overview, we can see this is the website that have been done by me, okay, for the demonstration. Okay, so now let's take a look for each part, right? So for the first part over here, okay, we explained that this demonstration will have two parts, which is first the experiment in school, where we provide video from YouTube so that you and your teacher, they can do some experiment in school based on the suggestions video that we the suggested video, the suggested video that we have proposed in this Google site. Okay, and the second one is the Camp Collective, okay, whereby you can have your virtual lab, okay, for you to demonstrate what is thermochemistry in terms of exothermic and endothermic that you have learned just now before we enter to this part, right? So for this side, we can see over here, okay, the exothermic reaction. Okay, we have three videos, right, which is three experiments that you can done, okay, with your teacher. Okay, so let's take a look one of this video. Okay. Right, all right. So over here, they already told you about the apparatus, okay, the materials that have used, and also all the steps, okay, that needed, okay, in order for you to do an experiments, okay. All right. So this is what the procedure, okay, for the experiments. All right. In order for you and your teacher can have done it, okay, in your school, and also in the video also, okay, they show you, all right, the explanation. So this is the explanations, okay, regarding the experiments that relate towards our um subject, all right, to our subtopic just now, which is exothermic, right? Same goes to the heat of neutralization and also heat of combustion. These three videos shows the same things. They tells you the apparatus that you need to use, the materials that you need to use, and how you conduct the experiments. And at the end of the video, they show you the discussion regarding what you have done for that particular experiments, which we see this as something that might give a good idea, okay, regarding the thermochemistry subject, okay, for our students, okay. All right, so next one over here we have the endothermic reaction, okay, also the same like what have been discussed in the exothermic reactions. So there will be two experiments over here, okay. You can see that each video shows you a different experiment, right? So just same like how exothermic experiment just now lah. They show you what the apparatus use, what the material use, and how you conduct the experiments. And at the end of the day, at the end of the video, all right, they conclude about what is these experiments related to endothermic reactions. Okay, and now we move on to the second part of this part of website, okay, where we use, okay, Chem Collective website, okay. We put the link over here, okay, and then in this part you can do your virtual lab, right? So over here you can see there's a question, okay, there's question over here, okay, where you need to answer, right, the questions regarding the thermochemistry. But how you want to answer this, okay, you need to do the experiment over here, right? They have all the apparatus over here like tools, and then the glassware, okay, and also your materials, right? So over here, and if I can show you, if you want to find the delta H for magnesium sulfate, so what you need to do, you need to take magnesium sulfate, okay, and then what you need to do, you go to the stock room, and then you go to the glassware, okay, so you take this is burette and pipette, measuring cylinder. Okay, you take beaker, all right? And then if you want to put magnesium in the beaker, so yes, right? And then you put the required amount of magnesium sulfate into the beaker. So I put 5 gram example, and then I pour, right? And then the system, okay, the website already pour you 5 gram of magnesium sulfate, right? Okay, and then you will proceed with the next step that you have learned, okay, in the video above, in this video, right? It basically is just the same. The procedure and also the apparatus and the materials is going to be the same. It just in this part, okay, you can do the experiment virtually. So if you don't have time, okay, for you to do or conduct an experiment, so you can make your students to have a virtual experiments, so that they have the idea on how to have a better understanding in learning thermochemistry. Okay. All right. And then after you answer the question, okay, over here, if I put like 143, and then you can check your answer whether this is wrong or correct. Okay, so you can see whether
your understanding is wrong or not at the end of the day, right? So with this, all right, with this part of our demonstrations and videos towards the experiment, we do have some insight that we want to make sure all of the students feel happy to learn chemistry, especially this subtopic, right, regarding the exothermic reaction and also endothermic reactions, and they can have a better understanding in order for them to become a successful students in the school itself, right? So I think that's all from me.
As you can see, right? So the students can just click the time to prove it section, the column at the top of the website. Just click, right? So it will be directed to the game and quizzes section. So here we have two type of games here, right? So the quizzes and also the Kahoot, all right? So we have two quizzes at the quizzes, the two quizzes at the quizzes, right? So we have one game at the Kahoot, all right? So maybe we can start with the Kahoot, the demonstration by using the Kahoot, all right? So just click the game and enter your name. Okay, just click go. Right, so I mean the games will start in 3, 2, 1. Right, what is the ability to do work? Also, right here, the answer is energy. Right, so click next for the next question. What is the name of chemical reaction that involves? So I think the answer is two atoms. Just click enter. So if you guess the correct answer, it will appear green here. So if you click the wrong answer, it will appear red. All right, so you can just continue with the next question until finish. So here we have 12 total of questions for the game. Right, so all right, so the quizzes, we have two quizzes like I said before, right? So maybe you can just click one. Right, you'll be directed. So you just click, you just enter your name. You can just start, right? But for the quizzes, the host have to approve and start the game so that all the students or the participants can answer the games or the questions after that. All right, okay, like this. See this? So it is stated that it is waiting for the host to start. All right, so waiting for the others to join and participate, and then the host can start immediately after that. All right. All right, so I think that's all from my part. So I hope that the explanation was clear. All right, so I think that's all from me. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.